pretend you're above it all just because you're scared I'm gonna beat the brakes off you.
Time, and I was just like an immature little kid.
We've seen some wild rebrands over the years. Some work, some don't, and some just leave you scratching your head. Like the girl who turned her back on the rainbow community and may already be regretting it. JoJo Siwa has shocked the world and enraged the whole LGBTQ community. Trust me, they want blood, and you really can't blame them, since she based her entire personality around liking girls before waking up one day and deciding she's straight now.
I've always told myself I'm a lesbian, but I think being here, I realized, oh no, I'm not lesbian.
This honestly might be one of the worst rebrands ever. So on the first day of Pride Month, JoJo Siwa's new boyfriend Chris Hughes posts a cozy bed selfie, and JoJo announces she's not LGB anymore. But it gets worse. She outright attacked the community, saying she felt pressured to be one of them. It was a total betrayal. It was a risky move and it backfired hard. But before we get into that, it's worth remembering that this was the same JoJo who for years was front and center at Pride events. She was literally an LGB mascot. Then suddenly, no, she's straight now. Either this guy is so charming that he can turn lesbians straight, or something else is going on. What's worse is that JoJo had a girlfriend while she was flirting with Chris on a British reality TV show. The breakup came right after, but JoJo swears Chris wasn't the reason.
Painted out to look like I cheated on you with him, because I did not.
Sure, but all the signs say otherwise. And did I mention Chris is 10 years older than her? When you think about how childish she looks and acts, it gets even weirder. But trust me, she's far from the weirdest on the list. So this new JoJo is off to a rough start. Just check out her latest song.
She'll expose you when she snows you.
The hate was next level. Her voice was so raspy. One guy even said she's got Snoop Dogg's lungs. But you can't deny, JoJo's mastered one thing, rage bait, and she knows exactly how to keep people talking, even if it means burning bridges with the community that built her up. But while she burned her bridges, JDon is doing his best to rebuild them, and you won't believe how. Now he's catching predators, which is a huge change from when he used to harass people in public.
Hey Siri, does it make me gay for liking dudes with dreads? Oh, it does? Oh, so what we gonna do about it?
I found this on the web.
Oh, okay.
JDon's transformation is so extreme that no one in the world saw it coming. Out of nowhere, in late 2023, at the peak of his prank career, JDon wiped his entire channel. Every prank, every trolling video, gone.
It's all gone. This is all that's left.
His reason stunned his viewers. He said God told him to change.
That I know for a fact. I've seen it. I've caused a lot of people to sin.
But for JDon, he told fans he was done working for the devil, that the pranks had to go, and from now on, he'd only be making content that was morally right. Fans had mad respect for it, but the biggest twist has yet to come.
They're talking about calling SWAT. This is the craziest catch ever.
Instead of pulling pranks, JDon showed up in a predator catching video, filming someone he set up during a sting operation.
Look, right there. You see that panel hanging down?
Hey, everybody get out. Get out.
Here, let's go the other way.
JDon wasn't just filming either. He was directly involved in the catch. The predator was about to escape through the ceiling, and JDon was the first to spot it and notify the cops.
We can get a shot on the other end. Huh? Oh, he fell!
In the room.
He's in there! He's in there! He's in that room!
He went from prankster to hero. Some fans called it his best content yet, and it's clear that his rebrand worked, and I think we can all agree he's doing the Lord's work. Now, from JDon swapping from prankster to hero, we go to an OF girl who also found God. Well, that's what she says at least.
Your biggest fantasy is...
Not even
cheating.
my biggest it's like one of my fantasies.
She got baptized out of nowhere, and nobody saw this one coming. Nala Ray went from small town nurse to one of OF's most talked about creators almost overnight. Her explicit content made her millions. That's why fans were stunned when in 2025 she announced she'd found God and was walking away from her old life. She recently sat down with a controversial conservative, Charlie Kirk, and discussed what happened.
I'm most known for being OnlyFans is like one of their top models for the last 5 years.
years.
But she wasn't just known for OF content.
What I did, going on podcasts saying the most ridiculous, crazy
This is what she means.
cheat on me. You'll be drained, like there's nothing left in you to cheat. But I will cheat because I'm bored.
Back then, she was the last person anyone thought would turn to God. But out of nowhere, she surprised everyone, especially Christians like George Janko.
She's amazing.
I'm not exaggerating. This is a true story. And Belle's an eyewitness to this. I showed Belle her, and my friend goes, you know, she came from a Christian home. And I said, really?
Yep.
And I said, then let's pray that she returns home. Literally, not even a month later, she gets baptized.
Pretty inspiring, right? Well, maybe not, since she's still throwing some soft thirst traps. People think her new cooking videos are still overly sexualized, and she hasn't changed as much as you think. And then there's the $50 Bible courses she's selling. People think this is all a part of her new money-making scheme, and she's actually just scamming the Christian community. Either way, one thing's clear. Nyla knows exactly how to keep the cash rolling in. But our next guy seems to be struggling to find a direction, and we might just have exposed the truth about his rebrand. Nobody knows the real reason Balin Levine walked away from the life that made him famous, but we may have just found out, and it's nothing to do with the reason he gave. In June, Balin wiped his Instagram clean. His only message was a cryptic promise of a new chapter. In the caption he wrote, "I know all these years I've said I'd never grow up, but it's good to evolve. I have reassessed a lot of my priorities." If you didn't know, Balin's whole motto was about never growing up.
Anakin. Nah, I'm just playing. It's Balin.
But don't bullshit, we're gonna take you to jail for that.
It's Balin.
Yeah, I'm
Sorry.
not stupid, I know that.
But recently, he said that he found God and wanted to change his ways. But could he be lying? Well, I've dug up some stuff that makes that seem likely. Let's rewind about 6 months ago. People were starting to discuss whether or not Balin had fallen off. People were calling him lame, comments were everywhere about him being immature and annoying. Others said that the whole culture was changing and that trolling like that just isn't popular anymore. So fast forward a few months, and after that surprise Instagram post came a YouTube upload titled "I'm Quitting." So what happened? Did he really grow up, or did he realize his fame was dying?
Is that what you want to do with the rest of your life?
But back in late 2024, something changed. The woman that fans believe Balin was dating vanished without explanation. When he wiped his Instagram in mid-2025 and announced his new chapter, she was nowhere to be found. But his rebrand has only just begun, so we have no idea where it'll take him. But Neon's transformation has already taken him somewhere no one expected. If you're enjoying this, be sure to subscribe and give the video a like. Thanks. Now back to it. Remember the old Neon?
A lot of people are saying they're gonna pull up to this party and beat my. Respectfully, I'm 5 deep with a bunch of black kids, and they have nothing to live for in life. They're gonna beat you back, right?
Well, this is him now.
I just went out and I just said crazy shit because that's what I thought was funny at the time, and I was just like an immature little kid. I didn't really understand anything.
He's matured now, or at least that's what he wants you to think. And he gained a lot of new fans. But Neon spent years as a troll, and he wasn't getting out of it that easily. The guys on the Breakfast Club saw right through his rebrand. They started off the show friendly enough, but suddenly, they asked about his beef with Kai. Neon froze and refused to give the details.
I don't really, remember the exact details. This was years ago. I got short-term memory loss. But, and then I said something back.
What'd you say?
I'm not gonna repeat it,
So, the girls decided to dig up what he said about him.
We know what he said?
He said it about his mom.
What?
Yeah.
Go ahead, say what he said, Jay. You said that you would fuck his mom and that she's a fat Harriet Tubman.
For years, his brand was pure trolling, saying whatever would get the biggest reaction. But the point where it all started to change was when he messed with the wrong guy, Nate Diaz, and nearly got hurt.
When you do get knocked out, are you gonna retire?
Who said that? So I know who you are.
Or
that little bitch boy, you fucking little pussy faggot. Fuck.
The thing is, Nate is never alone at these events. He always brings his gang with him. So when he said this, he wasn't joking.
It's little shit kids like this little bitch talking in this motherfucker that is like changing the times.
Although Neon thought it was funny, Nate's guys didn't, and they followed him out of the venue.
I'm sorry.
That was in July 2024, and it looks like it was a wake-up call that he needed. These days, his content is a lot more chill, but still involves fighters sometimes.
Yo, nah, you a freak. What type of bet is this?
What you mean I'm a freak?
What the
I'm not a freak, dude. I'm a big dude. I need a big bed.
It just goes to show that people like chill content too. So even if some people can't forgive him, he's at least trying to make up for his wrongs.
Funny me in my chat too, and they're like, you're on an apology tour and whatever, but like, I want to make my wrongs right.
And you can't deny his rebrand worked. Neon's new personality might have been a good thing, but our next girl's transformation has people in tears. Lil Tay, the self-proclaimed youngest flexer of the century, has just turned 18, and she's making headlines all over again. Back in 2018, when she was only 11 years old, she had dreams of being rich. She was rapping, flaunting stacks of cash, and stirring up drama before most people her age could even read.
Broke ass bitch, you can't fight for shit and you a bitch.
But after her sudden disappearance from the internet, many assumed that Lil Tay's era was over. Then, out of nowhere, she reappears, but with an OF. According to her Instagram, her debut pulled in millions in just 3 hours, even beating Bad Baddie's record. It's like creepy people were waiting just for her to turn 18. But her true fans are devastated. They watch her grow up and just wish she would go back to music. She was the young kid with the loud mouth. Nobody wants to see her do this. But OF isn't the only controversial stunt she's pulled recently. She's decided to start beef with other OF girls.
Sophie Rain, $60 million is what I have for you to fight me in a boxing match.
As of now, who knows if that would actually happen, but it would be pretty entertaining. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed seeing some of the most shocking rebrands. Which one surprised you the most? And if you want to see more videos like this, check out the one on screen now.